Our group astronomy project was to research and explain the history of Fritz Zwicky and his contributions to the fields of astronomy and astrophysics. Born February 14, 1898 in Varna, Bulgaria, Zwicky's father was a notable Swiss industrialist, which likely sparked his passion for math and physics. Before that would happen, however, he was sent to study commerce with his grandparents in 1904 before eventually finding his true passion in math and physics. After that, he would go on to receive advanced education in experimental physics at Swiss Federal Polytechnic, which is better known as ETH Zurich today. And then shortly after that, he would move on to the U.S. to further his studies, notably attending Caltech, living just down the hall from Robert Oppenheimer.
So you may be wondering, why is this Fritz Zwicky guy so important? What was he famous for? He was a Swiss astronomer and physicist who made valuable contributions to the theory and understanding of supernovas. On his collaborative side, Zwicky moved to the U.S. in 1925 to work with Robert Millikan at Caltech. Fun fact, Zwicky's office was down the hall from Robert Oppenheimer's study. Zwicky also collaborated with German colleague Walter Bade, until a Nazi scandal drove them apart. Bade would go on to steal credit for the discovery of a galaxy, only for Hubble to rename it in Zwicky's name. Supernova. Zwicky was the one to coin the term supernova as the transitional stage between normal stars to neutron stars. His other contributions to astronomy. Cosmic rays. Using the first of the Schmidt telescopes, Zwicky and Bade hypothesized cosmic rays as having their origins during supernova phases, which they believed were a transitionary period to neutron star level. Zwicky discovered 120 supernovae by himself. Fun fact, just between the years 1937 and 1941, he discovered 18. The over 120 supernovae that he found were over a span of 52 years. Another contribution of Zwicky was dark matter. Zwicky was also the first to use something called the virial theorem to discover what he called Dunkel, a German description of what we now know as dark matter, as a gravitational anomaly. He was one of the first to observe the difference between observed universal mass and total mass. Zwicky was Oppenheimer's inspiration. Zwicky fostered the concept of neutron stars and the possible origin story of them years before Oppenheimer would publish his groundbreaking research that officially made the idea of neutron stars mainstream. Zwicky also had some interesting patents, like the underwater jet. He held over 50 patents, some of which detailed the earliest jet engine conceptualization. And to round things off, here's a quote from Fritz Zwicky. "Astronomers are spherical bastards. No matter how you look at them, they're just bastards." Well, thanks for listening. I hope this gave you a quick overview of Zwicky's impact on the landscape of astronomy and astrophysics with landmark theories that predated the large breakthroughs.